I'm delighted to welcome you to this interesting and educative platform, Literature Hub 247, where we simplify literature for literature-in-English students. This video is about an African drama titled The Marriage of Anansewa, written by a Ghanaian author, Efua Sutherland. I've earlier presented different videos on this play, on this platform, ranging from the plot summary to the act-by-act analysis, the themes, and the dramatic techniques, and some other videos. So this particular video is about a Waec-standard question and answer. So this video teaches us how we are expected to answer Waec question, literature Waec questions, and also give us some information about this text. So I implore us to watch this video to the end because I want to introduce one of my ebooks that contains 200 Waec style questions and the answers. I will explain how you are going to download this ebook at the end of this video. So let's go into the classroom. Now the question says, describe the role of the narrator in the play. How does this role reflect elements of African oral tradition? Describe the role of the narrator in the play. How does this role reflect elements of African oral tradition? The narrator is also one of the characters and he performs different roles in the play. In The Marriage of Anansewa, the narrator plays a vital and dynamic role that reflects the play's strong connection to African oral tradition, particularly in the form of Anansewa, which blends storytelling and drama. The narrator acts as a storyteller, commentator, and guide, helping the audience to understand the character's motivations, cultural references, and the moral implications of the plot. He performs the traditional role of the Okeame, quote-unquote, that is a court linguist or spokesperson in Aka culture, linking the audience with the performers and explaining events as they unfold. The character of the narrator is engaging, energetic, and sometimes humorous. He interacts directly with the audience, offers commentary on Ananse's schemes, and even questions or criticizes the actions of the characters. This interactive approach is a key feature of African oral literature, where the storyteller is not just a narrator, but a performer and interpreter of events. Let's take that one again. This interactive approach is a key feature of African oral literature, where the storyteller is not just a narrator, but a performer and interpreter of event. That the storyteller is also part of the character, is also a performer. He also performs actions in the play. The narrator also controls the pace of the story, introducing characters, summarizing past events, and setting the tone for scenes. His presence ensures that the play retains a communal feel, as will be found in traditional African storytelling sessions, where the storyteller holds the attention of the village audience, involving them through music, dance, and narration. This role strongly supports the theme of tradition versus modernity. It strongly supports the theme of tradition versus modernity. You know, we have to relate every question to a relevant theme, and that is what we have done here. While the plot enforces modern elements such as letters, a typewriter, and ambition for words, the narrator anchors the play in tradition, reminding the audience of the cultural values, moral lessons, and folk wisdom embedded in the story. The blending of old and new is seen in how the narrator frames the event, using traditional commentary within a modern theatrical setting. Furthermore, the narrator often draws attention to Anansewa's trickster behavior, guiding the audience to interpret his actions critically. In doing so, the narrator helps to reinforce the theme of deception, offering both entertainment and moral reflection in the typical style of oral narratives. In conclusion, the narrator is a central figure in the marriage of Anansewa, embodying the traditional African storyteller who entertains, educates, and connects the audience to the cultural roots of the play. His role not only enhances the dramatic experience, but also supports the thematic exploration of oral tradition, morality, and cultural identity. So that's the answer to the question. Let's look at the question again. The question says, describe the role of the narrator in the play. We have done so. How does this role reflect elements of African oral tradition? We have done justice to this question. Now, about the ebook, that is exam ready, that I talked about earlier. So the book contains 200 Waec-standard questions with model answers, and it is based on the 2026 to 2030 Waec syllabus. The guidelines are strictly followed, that is, the Waec guidelines are strictly followed in answering the questions. We are also going to be given more information about the text and the poems. So it deepens our understanding of the text and the poems. So to download it, I will leave the link in the description of this video. Just check the description of this video and download the ebook exam ready. It is very useful for you. So if you are new on this platform, try and click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you'll be part of this class. So whenever any video is produced, you are going to be notified immediately. Like this video. You are free to share any of my videos on any social media platform. Invite your colleagues to join us. If you have any question, you can send your question or comment through the comment section and it will be attended to. You are also free to request for any video based on 2026 to 2030 syllabus and it will be sent to you. It might be on any of the text or any of the poems. So let's meet in the next class.